Releasing resentment with true unity. Resentment is such a common trap. We have all done it. We said, oh, that's okay, but it wasn't. And because of that, we're angry and we are resentful. Can't they see they're asking too much? Can't they see that I need this? Can't they see that they hurt me a lot? No, they can't. So if we are not authentic, if we give something that we're not willing to give without having something in return, this is a recipe for lots of resentment. And often the other person doesn't know until we explode, or if they do know, they are sometimes angry with us for not being honest. So we've all been resentful because it's tough sometimes to say what we need and how we want things. And yes, marriage researchers have also said that resentment is really a relationship killer because it means we have communication problems, we have problems setting healthy boundaries, and that inevitably leads to lots of problems. So that is why we're doing a resentment video today. It is so important to let go of that resentment because the other person can't fix it. It is something we need to let go of, and we need to have a healthy path forward. If you haven't done any of these True Unity videos before, simply check out True Unity Explain or follow along in the steps. So the first thing to do is to understand that resentment wouldn't exist in us if we would have been honest. Resentment wouldn't exist if we wouldn't have given something and expected something in return. So if you're resentful that you're never receiving help or nobody listens to you, you are the one who's staying in relationships like that. So the first thing we need to do is own up to the fact that we are responsible. And that sucks because when you're resentful, you feel it's definitely the other person's fault because if they would have just behaved nicely, you wouldn't be so angry right now. But it's ours. So the first thing to do is to say, I step into responsibility. And when we breathe in and out, and we say, yeah, I'm responsible for this resentment, you will notice that you feel a lot of relief because as soon as we think that the other person is responsible, we start feeling powerless. We start feeling like we somehow need to manipulate them or convince them of what they're doing is wrong. And when we see it's actually on our side, we actually can solve this quite easily. So we breathe in and out. Okay, it's our resentment. You know, we weren't honest. We gave something away that we didn't want to give. We feel that we're not getting appreciated enough, but we keep on sacrificing us for other people. This is really why resentment is so tough sometimes. So there are many True Unity videos that will help you. So do notice which one of those topics would be helpful for you in the True Unity playlist. But the second thing to do once we own the resentment is to forgive ourselves and the other person so we can clean the slate. I choose to forgive. If you still feel angry here, that's normal. It's usually very difficult to let go of a resentment, but just breathing in and out, realize that as long as you keep being resentful about the past, you cannot create a better now, you cannot create a better future. So just breathe in and out. Forgive yourself for not setting your boundaries, for self sacrifice. Forgive the other person for being selfish or unaware. Just breathe in and out and clear the slate. And then the final thing to do for resentment is to understand that you need healthy boundaries. I choose healthy boundaries. And just breathe in and out and recognize how relaxed and happy and free you feel right now. Definitely do not carry resentment about your past because it's just never going to make you happy. If you have healthy boundaries, you will notice your resentment levels almost never rise. And when they do, simply watch this video again, forgive yourself, and move forward. Every time we're resentful, this is an opportunity for us to learn. And if you want to learn with me, ask me for a free intake or subscribe to the channel.